Of the Daily Mail, because I should tell you the funniest joke you couldn't tell because it's before the watershed.
Oh, it's a very rude one. Yeah. Joke number 9. I've already told these two.
And it was very funny.
It's a very rude one. But yeah, if you want a bit of a giggle, the jokes are out there for you. Now, still to come, how much to get hitched? A very good morning to you. Plenty to pack in this last hour of the show. Our top story this morning, a really stark quote to start off. But as generations have changed, so have the traditions, Rob.
Yeah, I can hear it in the background. Marriage rates are at an all-time low in the UK, but one charity says we should bring in money incentives to encourage young people to tie the knot. Will that mean a revival of the institution of marriage? Gargi Patel has more.
By Harry Benson from the who says offering money would send the wrong message. Now, Carina, I think if people heard, listen, we're together anyway, we haven't really got enough money for a deposit. If we got married, if you get a bit of cash for a deposit for a house, that'd be a pretty good incentive, wouldn't it? What's wrong with that?
I think we're in a cost of living crisis at the moment. Offering people financial incentives to get married is not where our priority should be right now. But also, if people are getting married because they think that they're going to get married, so that they think they're going to get money, is that really the right answer? Is that really the right reasons to be getting married because you think you're going to get money? It's not for me.
It's an interesting one. Harry, look, I've looked at your mission behind, this words that kids do better, you say, when and are well to members of the gay communities, right? So it only applies to straight gay and dads being there, and that's got nothing to do with the state enforcing that.
I'm hearing this constantly. I've heard it constantly over the last week that actually, if children are brought up in a married household, they end up being happier, they have less mental health problems as they're older, when actually you can be married and you can actually be living in a very toxic environment. You can live in a two-parent household that is very loving, very caring, have a mum and a dad that cares for you, or, a same-sex parents that care for you, and grow up and be perfectly fine. You do not have to be married. And even if you are living in single-parent household, my daughter lives with me. She also spends time at her dad's house, and she's between two very loving parents who love her, who care for her, and that shouldn't matter whether you are married or not. What should be important is that children are growing up in loving and caring environments.
Sorry. Harry's right. Sorry, Harry's right. I get a lot of this, and people are concerned about it. That there is a crisis of masculinity when dads aren't around, and I wonder what evidence do you have makes a difference to the enduring happiness and the emotional.
Lone parents. I was brought up by one. I've got people in my family who are lone parents. They're fabulous. They're wonderful. So this is not about parenting. Yes, toxic marriages. Yes, wonderful, successful lone parents, but we're talking about stacking the...
What their gas bills are like, if they've got £28,000 to give to married couples. We haven't even got that for, elderly people who are struggling with their bills at the moment. But a really interesting idea about the concept of marriage. It's declining. Maybe there's going to be an uptick. Who knows? Thank you so much, Harry and Carina. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at the weather.